The journey of data packets. The journey of data packets is done via empty packets, filled packets, server, router, proxy, and firewall.
What happens when you open a browser and type www.google.com? The HTTP in front of the google.com tells us that the rule being followed for data transfer is HTTP. Oops! But how is the data transferred? Through this video, we will explain the journey of a data packet. A packet is essentially bits of information sent via the internet, which can be wired or wireless. Any information we send or receive via internet is done in the form of data packets. Well, this is a representation of a data packet. These data packets are filled with the information to be sent, the IP address of the sender, the IP address of the proxy, and the IP of the receiver. These filled packets travel through the router, which, as the name suggests, analyzes the IP of the packet and routes it in the correct direction. Then, after that, these packets reach the proxy server, which is used by the destination server itself for reasons of security and efficiency. The proxy inspects the packet to see if it is valid in request. If yes, it is allowed to pass. If no, it is summarily rejected. Then the packets move to the corporate firewall, wherein further tight inspection is done. If some packet fails, then what happens? This happens. The router then comes into action and directs the packet towards their destination. For packets successful so far, it is going to be the entry into the world of the internet. A world seemingly messy but really effective. A whole big system with billions of routers, servers, and switches interconnected with each other. The packets can travel through anything virtually, even through transoceanic cables or through the sky. The packets then meet the firewall of the server, which analyzes the type of HTTP requests and send the packet through the ports designated, 80 for HTTP and 25 for mail. The firewall keeps a strict vigil on packet and rejects packets like the ping of death. For the packet successful this far, this is going to be the end of a journey. The packets reach the server where its request is read, processed, and finally it is recycled again back to the firewall, router, and the world of the internet. And what happens next? Voila, this is what happens.
As you can see in the picture, the accepted data packets go to the router, and router directs it to the server's firewall, where packets are sent to the port 80 and port 25 accordingly, and finally to the web browser.
So what did we learn in this module? We learned that when we type something like google.com and on a web browser, the DNS requests for the corresponding IP address of that web browser, that is of Google. The ISP gives us the IP address and connects us to the internet backbone. Our IP address may be static or dynamic. Now there are 13 DNS root level servers located across the world which are contacted when the local DNS server is unable to attend the requested query. We also looked at some of the Linux commands like dig, post, and nslookup which are used to inquire about these web pages. So now let us see some questions to test your understanding.